Morgan again. It is Tuesday. I just posted a lecture about nuclear fusion. It's a recycled lecture. It's just one I recorded in my office. No fancy green screen. It's just me in a little box in the corner. I recorded on Zoom. There's a few lectures that I need to update for this semester, but this one was ready, and so I just posted that. Our midterm is coming up. I think that my plan is to open the midterm from next Monday to next Wednesday, whatever those dates are, October 10th, 11th, and 12th. So you can take the midterm on any of those 3 days. It'll be open the whole time. Once you start it, you'll have about 2 hours to finish it. I have posted to the files section on Canvas a document called Sample Midterm Study Guide or something like that. You can find it if you go to Canvas Files. And then browse the files there. Just look at the most recent thing that was updated. That document will give you an idea of the topics that will be on the exam, and also a sense of the types of questions, or sample questions, or just questions that I pulled from old midterms that I've given in the class in the past. The test itself will be a mixture of kind of short, factual, multiple choicey, short answer type questions. And then longer, more critical thinking, answer this question in 2, 3, 4 sentences, sort of mini essay questions. I'm going to try to keep it about half and half. The midterm is closed note, closed internet, closed anything. I'm not using honor lock. I'm not using anything to verify that other than my ability to spot things that have been copied from places on the internet that aren't your own brain. I think I mentioned in the lecture at the beginning of the course that I'm pretty good at that, and have an average of 1 honor code violation a semester of somebody who I caught copying answers from chegg.com or study.com or some similar place on the internet, so don't do that. Anything else about the midterm? I don't think so. So I will post the assignment probably on Friday, and it'll show up in your Canvas, and the active dates will be first thing Monday morning, like Monday morning at 8 a.m. till midnight on Wednesday. Also, in addition to not looking up things on the internet, if you know someone else is in the class, don't share what was on the exam with them if you took it first and then they take it. And that's actually bad for your grade, because I do curve the exams. And if you tell someone else what's in the exam and they get a better grade than they would have had, that's essentially the same as bringing your grade down, because it decreases the amount that I will curve the grade. So keep your answers to yourself, keep the questions to yourself, answer the questions from your own head. If you've been watching all the videos and doing most of the readings, the exam shouldn't be that difficult. It's not designed to have a bunch of gotcha questions. It's designed to make sure you're keeping up with the basic ideas in the course. I probably won't post a lab this week for 2 reasons. 1, I don't really have many good labs about the sun and nuclear fusion. And 2, I don't want you to be working on a lab while you're supposed to be studying for the midterm. So no lab this week. I might post some homework questions, but I'll make sure they're due a few days after the exam is done. If you haven't already looked at the video about the NASA mission priority assignment, do that soon. And probably this week, pick which of the 6 missions you're going to do, so you can start at least thinking about, what do I need to start researching? What are the missions I need to start looking about? And get a head start on that, even though you'll have several weeks after the midterm before you turn in that draft. Starting to think about it now would be a good idea. All right, so for the rest of this week, we're going to be talking about nuclear fusion and just starting to talk about stars. And then after the midterm, we'll really jump into space outside of our solar system, talking about stellar evolution and talking about how stars change over time, and really getting into the stellar astronomy, galactic astronomy, and moving out to bigger and bigger and bigger scales in the universe.